playlist. Look at my beautiful co-host. Girl, you looking good.
Look at my this Angela Stripling. Hey, girl.
Ooh, hey, girl. How you doing, Autumn Joy?
I'm blessed, Angela. I'm blessed. I have like this
Yeah,
overwhelming feeling of just like accomplishment and just feeling blessed. I felt like that since this morning. So I don't
oh, that's
know.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's such a good feeling. It's kind of almost a spiritual feeling, like you just really feel like you're being. I know that feeling. I love it. Go with it, girl. And you are blessed, and you are so visible. I saw you. I mean, of course, I saw Justin Timberlake. Doing something. Trying to do the beat your feet. You talk about, come on, DC. We're not coming with you. But I saw you recently talking about that, and I'll give you my 2 cents, but give us yours first.
Yeah, so shout out to Simone Sanders. Her team reached out to me and asked me to come on her show and talk about that. Talk about the Something in the Water Festival was in DC this past weekend, and everyone was excited about it, and Justin Timberlake as well. And so he gets on stage and he's like, DC, beat your feet. So I think everybody collectively was like, oh,
yeah, we're like, come on, Justin.
Justin's about
We're here for it.
And it started off okay, and then it turned into like the river dance mixed with like a crip walk, maybe the hokey pokey, hitting the bottom of his feet. It was just a lot of like, Justin, you had an opportunity to get it, but like you said, nah, DC, we're not following you on this one, bro.
No, and people were so ready to follow him. I mean, we were like, okay, Justin, thank you. Yeah, DC, we're coming with you. And like you said, he started off okay. He was on the beat. And Justin's always been pretty cool anyway, for the most part. But then, yeah, I agree with you. I had to comment on social media. I was like, is this Riverdance? And the way he was dressed didn't help either. He had on like this little wrinkled outfit, khakis and a little wrinkled plaid shirt. Where are you? Okay. Well, okay. You tried, I guess. Don't do that anymore. That's not your strength. But, I guess A for effort. Speaking of strength, though, what do you think of Beyonce's new song?
You know what? Okay, so in full transparency, I am beehive out. I love Beyonce. When I first heard it, I was like, okay, it's different for Beyonce. And if you listen to Drake's album, I feel like a lot of major artists are going for that EDM kind of a sound, which you hear a lot of go overseas, or you go to like the other kind of a club.
Yeah.
So when you initially hear it, it is something that you have to maybe listen to once more at increased volume to kind of get it. But you know who I love? I love Big Frida. And that's the voice that you hear. Release your soul.
The sample. Yes.
Release your
soul. What was that song? You got it. Something. Show me love.
Yeah.
From back in the day. Yes. Yeah.
And I love the direction that she's going in. And now, we play it here at WHUR. I mean, as soon as it comes on, girl, it's full blast in the studio.
Yes.
I love how Beyonce is releasing, her Renaissance album that's actually dropping July 29th. I love how she's releasing the singles and making us like wonder. And Queen Bee is back. Summertime
is back. Mm-hmm. Yes. And it's a new day just in terms of the way music is released. You're right. I love the way that she's doing it too. Like gone are the days of, okay, here's my album or here's my whole CD. And then, just listen to the whole thing. I love it. But it's so funny with Drake's music. I'm here for Drake's music too, but it took me a minute. I love Beyonce's new song instantly. Drake, it's kind of like the whole CD is that same house type of vibe. Yeah. And I would just like a little bit more variation there. I mean, I love Drake. So yeah, that one is going to have to grow on me.
According to Drake, though, he doesn't care what we think. He says that brains just have not caught with his sound yet, and we'll get it later. And I'm like, no, Drake.
Okay.
Tried something different, Like when Kanye did 808s and Heartbreaks, it was very much like elevator music. Everybody was kind of like, different for Kanye. It's not my favorite album from him. So I do think that Drake is going to have to take this L as like the album that people just didn't understand. Just go back to
Yeah.
that.
Right. And, and I get it. I mean, being an artist, being a jazz singer myself, you just kind of want to break out sometimes and do your own thing. But as an artist who's as big as they are, it's risky. It's
But
risky to take those artist,
Angela,
chances like that.
in the middle of a set, you're not going to go from singing jazz to going to opera, because then we'd be like,
No, exactly. Or all of a sudden, everybody knows me as a jazz singer. I'm just going to release an entire opera album and expect people to love it. So,
exactly.
yeah, perfect analogy. Well, you know what? How's this for a radio segue? Something we all love is beauty, and we love the Ubiquitous Women's Expo every year. I think it's their 8th year, and yeah, I mean, I love it every single year I'm there. You get to see a lot of the new beauty products that come out. You get to see the ones that are tried and true and you just love. You get to see a lot of celebrities there. There's always gospel. And the founder and creative person, I need to get her title right. I just know she founded this whole thing and she's the chief. And I just love her so much. Germaine Leftridge, let's bring her on.
Hey.
Hi, Germaine. Okay.
Autumn.
Hi. Okay, give us your official title.
You know what? I don't have a title.
Okay.
I'm a serial entrepreneur, as you know that, Angela. Ubiquitous is not the only thing I do. I'm part owner of Ambi Skincare. I help build beauty brands. I launched my own skincare line called I Know. I was featured on today.com the other day. Ubiquitous was something, it was like a springboard to help some of my clients and others really introduce their products to the important market, the DMV. And so
let's start there. I mean, as you mentioned, you have helped so many people launch their beauty products. I mean, it's a big deal when you go into the convention center and the place is just full of all of these different vendors. And you've helped a lot of products and companies that were no names become, these multimillionaires. So talk about that and just what made you even get into this whole thing? Start this Women's Expo. How did it start?
Well, the Ubiquitous Women's Expo started, maybe I started thinking about it maybe 10 or 11 years ago. And I saw this division between Black women, people that were choosing to wear their hair natural and those that were relaxing their hair. I went to an event with Organic Root Stimulator back in the day, and I saw this division. And I'm like, what? How can we choose to be divided based on how we choose to wear our hair? What's in your bank account? What does your credit score look like? What is the legacy that you're leaving for your family? It doesn't matter how you choose to wear your hair. That is too superficial. So if you look at our logo, it's a woman, one side, she has the Afro puff, and the other side, she has her hair relaxed.
Sleek.
And so it's all encompassing. It's more than what you see on the outside. It's what I wanted to get. So I created this. I think it's a beautiful platform. It's all about collaboration. It's all about getting out of your comfort zone, stepping up. If you have a desire in your heart, we want you to come to Ubiquitous, showcase your products. Don't die with that desire in your heart. And so it's all about beauty, wellness, and health. And we're so excited about this year. So excited. It's going to be amazing with the sponsors we have.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what challenges did you face initially putting on such a large scale event, if you will? Because I know there's a lot of people that may have had a dream or an idea like you, but just don't know where to start. And then when they do start, they expect for like their friends and family to jump on board and support. You all know that 9 times out of 10, the support comes from strangers. So talk about, some of the challenges and how you were able to overcome that when you initially were starting Ubiquitous.
Well, you know what, Autumn Joy, because I'm in the beauty space and I've been here for many, many years, probably before you were born. So I knew a lot of the brands already. So that was very, very easy. And just based on my reputation in the beauty space, they wanted to support. What happened, we went to the Omni Shoreham Hotel in DC the first year, and we were full to capacity. So we were forced to go to the convention center, which was scary. But nothing happens good if you're not willing to take the risk. And so
Amen.
we went to the convention center, and it was very successful. Now, this year is going to be different from us because the convention center made us go into Hall D because they said we were full to capacity. So we were forced to go to a bigger space. So now
Okay.
trying to keep that intimate, classy feel, how do we do this with concrete floors? So we're really excited about what we're creating, this urban chic look. So I think this year more than
Ooh.
ever any other year is going to be our most creative year. We're still on COVID. How do we protect our attendees and our vendors? So we're not doing any booths that are side to side, only back to back. We've
Oh.
extended the halls, the aisle space, so that people are not crowded. So we thought about all those things. So we're really creating, trying to create a space that is as safe as possible. And by all means, if you want to wear your mask, we're encouraging that if you choose to. But we're excited. And it's going to be a challenge because it's a new space for us. We had the other space down packed. I mean, we
Yeah.
had a template, and then that monkey wrench when they said, you have to go to Hall D. And at first, I will be honest, I was really upset about it. And
Hmm.
God whispered in my ear, he said, you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what
Hmm.
you're going to need a bigger space. Trust me.
Oh,
And
how
that's
about that?
I just stopped complaining and
And you know what,
said,
Jermaine, sometimes it's when things are shaken up. I mean, maybe it just gives a newness. Like you said, you had the
yes,
template down, and who knows, this is probably going to add a level of excitement that maybe you didn't realize you needed. So,
it's
we've done a really good job at kind of painting the picture when you walk in. You see all the vendors everywhere, and this year it's going to be even different. But talk about some of the names, some of the entertainers that you've had in the past, and some of those that you are going to have this year.
Oh, I'm excited to tell you about it. We're really normally we do an all white event on Saturday, but I'm really in tune with my vendors, and they're really tired after Saturday, after vending on Saturday. So what I've done is on Friday night we're doing the Black and Bling event, and
Ooh.
Stokely, formerly from Mint Condition, will be performing. That'll start. We have Macy's going to put on a fashion show. The Brown Ballerinas under Paula Brown, who's an amazing choreographer. She has a ballet school. And when I tell you these young girls are absolutely fabulous, they're going to start the show. And then after Stokely, everybody's encouraged to wear black and bling. And then after Stokely finishes performing, it's we're only allowing 500 people to come to that. And then you can private shop with the vendors. So that's going to be really a lot of fun. The next morning at 9 o'clock, Dollar General, they have a new initiative where they are all into this supplier diversity. And so I'm like, okay, put your money where your mouth is. Come
Mm.
talk to our entrepreneurs in the DMV, and tell us how to do business with Dollar General. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a construction company, if you have a janitorial service, IT, anything that you think that a retailer can use, please come and meet. His name is Antoine Hinton. He will be giving us that seminar on how to do business with Dollar General. And then
It's
we have
awesome.
the one and only Iyanla Vanzant, who's going to do a master class talking about unmasking the possibilities. And that's our theme for this year. And it's all,
Mm.
okay, we've taken off our masks, but what are we doing? What
Ooh.
are we going to elevate ourselves to go take ourselves to the next level, taking risks, understanding that we got one life to live it to your best, live it to your fullest. We have a touch is a Black Alliance Cancer Alliance. They're going to be doing free mammograms, and
Oh,
I am really
wow.
about that because we as Black women are dying at a higher level than our counterparts because we're not getting tested. We wait to the last minute. So we're going to be doing free mammograms. Our platinum sponsor, CBS, they're going to be interviewing people that have been incarcerated. They're going to training session, after they pick the people. So we're like encouraging people, if you know anybody that's having a difficult time with finding a job because, they had to check that box that they were incarcerated, come to Ubiquitous, go see CBS. Now that, along with those mammograms, I'm so excited about.
Yeah, that's amazing.
For that second chance, they'll be giving training and also jobs, and in addition to doing screenings, blood pressure, things like that. So I love CVS and what they stand for.
Yeah.
We're also going to talk about, we have a psychiatrist talking about mental health and what, having mental health makes you become your better self, and to understand there's no shame in that. So, and we have Kevin Ross will be performing on Saturday. Who else? Oh, on Sunday, Marette Brown Clark, who I absolutely adore, and Casey J makes me cry every time she opens her mouth. And so that's food for the soul on Sunday. So
you do that every year. That's so
yeah,
good. You always have the gospel element.
yes, every year. We got to have that in our lives. And then we also have Kaya Wright, who is a celebrity stylist. She'll be conducting a seminar for stylists on Sunday morning. And her title is, she wrote a book, From Beauty to Business. And so we're excited about that too. And it's just, we're developing it, and more things are coming up, and people, just all things beauty, all things health, all things wellness. We're in for it.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, and I think it's important, and when you were talking about the mammograms, and then black hair, the reporting just came out about, what I think it's pronounced parabens. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Parabens.
Yeah, that's found in our hair care products is what could be the leading cause as to why breast cancer is so prevalent and different types of cancer is so prevalent within Black women. Will you all touch on that at all, or?
But I'm going to write that down, because you look at, what does that mean? No sulfates, no parabens. What does it really mean? No animal testing. What does that mean? And why is it affecting us at a greater level than it does our counterparts? So, and I'm sure Ricky Farley, who is over the Touch Alliance, she has some major numbers and how women can go get help. I have
she's been through that. She's been through it. Yeah.
It's a lot of women, and I have a girlfriend, it was ovarian, then it was breast cancer. And so we channel discussions like, are you wearing the weave, or is the weave wearing you? And the weave is more symbolic. Even if you have long hair, what is your identifier? We have to get beyond the superficial things, because girlfriend that had hair down her back, but when she had cancer, she went, her head totally bald. But can you still be your fabulous self?
How about that?
With a bald head.
Yeah. It's so good. I love that it's a beauty expo. It's a women's beauty expo, but it's not just the physical beauty. You're focusing on the internal beauty. You've got something for our souls. You've got something for our minds, for just totally.
Yes.
What'd you say?
And body, exercising.
And good. Yeah. So before we let you get out of here, what would you say you're looking forward to the most this year in the expo?
Just seeing our Ubiquitous family come back together. It's really a beautiful show, and the embracing and just the love that you feel when you enter those doors. It's like no other. And really the encouragement that we give to each other. Oh, sister, I love your hair. You look beautiful. And we have all these sayings, like one of the things, and I lost my mom, and Angela, you got a chance to meet my mother. She was an amazing woman.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah. inside and out. And she used to tell me, she said, Germaine, when you go away to school, there are going to be women that are richer than you, smarter than you, prettier than you, but the best that you can be, and you can tell another woman she looks good.
There
And
you go.
so true. You know, you're not going to always be the best in the room,
Right.
but it's okay not to be the best. Learn from the person that's better. Associate yourself with the people that are better. And this is what Ubiquitous is about, learning how to
Beautiful.
collaborate with one another and to ultimately create those things that are biblical legacy for our family. So that's what
Autumn,
it's about.
Autumn, did you have any last words there for
Oh,
Germaine?
I'm just excited about the lineup. I mean, Robin Dixon, Kenya Moore, Giselle
Yeah.
Bryant, nephew Tommy, our very own nephew Tommy, CC
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like this is my first time, and I'm so sorry, I apologize in advance. This is my first time hearing about it, and I'm excited about, Ubiquitous. And so, again, congratulations on all of this success and everything that you've been doing, because what this sounds like is something that is truly needed in our community. And kudos to you, Germaine.
Thank you so much. Oh, we're going to be doing the matchmaking duel is
Oh,
coming.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Doing
What time is that happening?
So we're looking for 5 eligible men from speed dating. Eligible. We're talking about, we're going to seriously vet these young men, and we're going to have 5 men and 10 women, and or maybe less women, because I don't want anybody to feel left out. So we're trying to
5 and 5.
Yeah, 'cause we don't want anyone to feel that they're not worthy. So we're still trying to work all that out, but we are going to do some matchmaking with the matchmaking duo.
So you know where to find the Pillow Talk lady. I'll be doing something with the matchmakers.
Allie, but Autumn Joy, I'm glad you will be joining us this year. You're
Yes.
absolutely beautiful. I've heard amazing things about you. And so I look forward to meeting you in person.
Autumn is beautiful inside and out.
My computer was freezing through all of that. So I heard something in person. Was that to me?
Oh, like Angela said, you are beautiful inside and out. I can feel your energy. Energy is so important. And I look forward to meeting you and you experiencing Ubiquitous first for yourself this year.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Germaine. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And listen, you are everything. Like, I've heard so much about you, and I cannot wait. I can't wait to experience it.
Thank you.
I can vouch for that. I mean, Germaine, I've known you for years, and she's continually going in this direction. As soon as you think, wow, she is such a boss, she's outdone what she did the last time. So
I have good.
What's happening?
Because I have good people around you guys that are always supporting. And that's what people have to always understand. You do nothing by yourself.
That's right.
Excellent team, marketing team, social media, the people that in the office, they are serious supporters. And I'm grateful and humbled by the fact that I have people like you guys that are in my space and support.
We are in your space, in your corner. We will see you during Ubiquitous this year before you go. Those who haven't gotten their tickets yet, or however they need to get in, just give the information.
Yes, you can go to ubiquitousexpo.com or Eventbrite and put Ubiquitous Expo, and follow us on social media, Ubiquitous_Expo. So we're trying to.
That's so. Congratulations! This is your 8th year. And I can't wait to get out there. Autumn and I will see you at Ubiquitous. Thank you so much, Germaine.
Opportunity to speak with you.
Oh, it's amazing. This was fun. Wow. So, all right, Autumn, we're going to be out there getting I don't know. Do you want to be in that whole matchmaker thing? Because, if you do.
I don't know. Let me see what the guys look like first. Because
well, I think I'm going to be. I'll be hosting it. So, I got you. We'll give you a little. I'll take some pictures and text them to you first.
Yes. And if I see something that's worth me, okay, then I'll throw a good cute on the outfit and I'm on my way.
Right. You're like, wait a minute, I'm coming. Or, you know what, Angela, something came up. You know, that
Yeah,
thing, that thing that I have to,
I told you about. Yeah.
you know, that thing I told you about. So, Autumn, all right. I mean, we're getting ready to go on hiatus. And I know that you've been pretty busy in the studio, in the TV studio, doing something. So, tell us about what you've got going on.
Yay! So, as many of you may know, and some of you don't, I am getting ready to launch my very own talk show. It's premiering on. Yay! It's premiering on
So
TV.
happy.
That's July 7th. It will be on Verizon Fios 42 and Comcast Channel 76. I shot 2 episodes already, and I mean,
Ooh,
girl, the amount of work that goes into shooting a television show, I totally underestimated it, but it
yeah,
was so worth it. I mean, the team over at CTV is amazing, and I
nice.
can't wait for you all to catch the premiere of the Autumn Joy Live,
Ooh.
July 7th.
Oh,
Thursday.
Autumn. July 7th. All right. I can't wait. I'm so excited for you. I mean, I come from the world of television and I know it's a lot. What
It's
people
cool.
see is nowhere near what you're going through to put it
Yeah.
together. So
Mhm.
kudos to you. And I can't wait to watch you and support you. If you ever have an opportunity to have a live audience, let me know. I'll be the one screaming. Maybe
Hey,
might have to,
Sheila,
tone it down.
and you got big
Stop
news.
screaming.
Angela,
I
you
do
got
have
big
news.
news.
Yes, so I have not performed at Blues Alley since before the pandemic. I mean, it's been about 3 years. And I'll be back at Blues Alley, which is right in Georgetown. And that's on Monday, June 27th, 2 shows, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So I would love for just everybody to come out and support. And it's going to be so much fun. I mean, the band is amazing. And it's just fun. I mean, my live shows are they're just a lot of fun. It's, you know, jazz, a little bit of R&B, and yeah, just fun. So thank you for that. If anyone is interested, they can just go to bluesalley.com. Yeah, this is a commercial.
I'll be there.
Come to my show. Okay.
I am definitely supporting
Okay.
my events, and I'm definitely going to come
Oh,
and
I
rock
love
out.
you so much.
I'll be the loud one in the front row with my sign.
Yes. Yes. Scream, girl, scream. I might bring you up to sing with me. Okay. Autumn, I love you so much. This has been so much fun. Shout out to our guest today, Germaine Leftridge. She is such a boss. And I'm so just proud of her. And I will definitely be there at Ubiquitous as well. In fact, we both will be there.
Yeah.
So for everyone who is watching tonight, thank you for commenting. And we're going to go on hiatus for a few weeks and we'll be back. But in the meantime, just keep following, keep listening to your favorite radio station, keeping us number one in our demo, number one music station in the DMV. And it's all because of you. So we really appreciate you. Love you, Autumn Joy. Oh yeah, social media. I'm at Angela Stribling.
Yes. And you guys can at Autumn Joy Live. And shout out to our producer, Robin. Hey, Robin, thank you.
Yes, Robin. You know what? She never puts her face on the screen. Otherwise, we'd put her on the spot, but you would just be getting a little black box. So we're not gonna make her do that. But Robin, thanks for all that you do. Shout out to everybody who makes this show a success. Of course, we've got to shout out our program director, Al Payne, as well. And Steve Robinson, Sean Plater, just the whole WHUR staff. And we'll see you guys in a few weeks. Well, we'll see you at Blues Alley, and we'll see you watching Autumn Joy's new television show.
Yes.